Good evening, everyone. I hope you can hear me loud and clear. Just give me a confirmation with the chat if you could hear me loud and clear and you can see me well. Thank you. Thank you, Naresh. Thank you, Pramodini. Thank you, Ram Venkat. Perfect. Thank you very much for joining the session. Let me straight away start the session and I'm going to share my screen. Please confirm if you could see my screen well. Thank you. Thank you very much for your confirmation. Right. So we are going to start the Power BI session, and let me quickly give you some background that uh, uh, like while in your journey as a data scientist or say business intelligence or customer facing professional, Power BI is one of the most important tool platform, and this will be widely used as a business intelligence platform for your work. Uh, I am again sharing my screen and we will be starting with a quick introduction and then we can take it ahead. Just a quick introduction about me. As you know, like my name is Manoj Gupta. I am founder of Rethink Career Hub, that is my startup, and I'm currently working as a solution director and chief data architect. My entirely focus is a customer facing role, and Power BI is one of the most promising and prominent platform that we are using extensively in the organization. And mostly 90% of the time, as a BI intelligence tool, business intelligence platform, you'll be using Power BI very much into each and every organization, and we are using the enterprise version of this. As far as my education goes, I have done my graduation from NIT Jamshedpur, and I have done my post-graduation from IIT Stuart School of Business, Chicago, USA, with specialization in business analytics and data science. So overall, 20 plus years of experience in global top MNCs as a data scientist. I am also university certified global career coach and mentor. And as part of my profession, I am also quite into mentoring and faster growth for my employees, for my colleagues and all. So almost I have done 12,500 plus professionals coaching and mentoring for my associates in the organization. And primarily, I am quite into recruitment as well. Now more than almost 5,000 plus people I have recruited for my organization, both freshers and the lateral hiring. And during this entire interval of 20 years, I have been associated with General Electric USA, Capgemini, Genstar Technology, and Cognizant. So these are the major four organizations that I have worked very extensively. And probably my focus was more as a BI expert, business intelligence expert, data scientist, and solution director and chief data architect. So let's straightforward jump into this, and we are going to discuss about the Power BI part of this. So we are having 2-day session here, day 1 and day 2. So today, mostly I'm going to talk a bit on the theory part of this so that you understand overall the concept and what are the capability features of this there. And today we are going to do some installation of this. We are going to use Power BI Desktop. So we will be installing those in the program. And tomorrow we are going to build some beautiful dashboard, very interactive dashboard, AI-enabled dashboard. And I'm going to give you some sample files also that you are going to use and build this content. Okay. If that sounds good, just mention yes in the account box if that sounds good to you. Thank you, Durga Sharvapalli. Perfect. Pramodini, thank you very much. Thank you, Raminkat, Naresh. So let me just quickly ask, right? I want to keep this thing more interactive and let's understand what is Power BI and why it is so important. Anyone, if you want, you can unmute yourself and you can talk about this as well. Anyone, just try to give a shot. See, there is no, I'm not judging anyone, not good. But what do you think? What is Power BI? Any guess or any thoughts you have in mind? Please feel free. We want to keep this thing interactive session.
It is a tool used for data analysis and data visualization, creating dashboards and all.
Absolutely. Very nice. Well said. Okay, very good. Well said. Okay. Any other thoughts from anyone?
Mine also like same answer, like UI representation of data by doing some calculations or analyzing them.
Beautiful. The best part of Power BI is that you do not need a single line of code. No coding is required at all. It is just a visualization, drag and drop, and it has so much sophisticated integration with like 80 plus different type of database. Okay, you can talk about any database. You can talk about like Oracle database, MySQL database, mainframe database, DB2 database, AS400 database, Cygress database, any database you can talk about, or any real-time data stream also. It can seamlessly integrate with this, and it can get the data on a real-time basis, on a very interactive basis, and put this thing into dashboard. And what you need to do, just drag and drop. With drag and drop, you should be able to create a beautiful dashboard and the real-time interactive reports and all. And then you can publish this thing to internet. And just you need to have a URL that is like software as a service. And then that would also go as part of your portfolio, your profile. And the beautiful thing is that anyone who wants to verify your work, they can simply click this and they can verify the entire work that you have done into building the dashboard there. And the best part is that for this, you do not need to depend on your technical team. It is so powerful that you can do by your own. And you can create this thing just a matter of just a matter of few clicks and all, and your dashboard is ready. And you can immediately demonstrate this thing to your customer, like while you are doing the front ending work with your customer there. So that is what is Power BI. So let's continue the discussion. Like as you are saying here, so it is a BI tool, BI platform, business analytics platform. It is provided by Microsoft, very, very powerful. And 90% cases you can see Power BI is being used in the organization. And the reason is that most of the organization is Microsoft vendor, like they're using Microsoft product lines and all. So by default, it comes along with the product line. So if you have like say Microsoft 360 and all, so this comes by default with this, and they just go for enterprise license, enterprise version of this, and all the top-notch organization, they have the Power BI. So as a business intelligence expert or BI expert or say data scientist or data science professional, you will be extensively using Power BI into this. And as you can see, the data is coming into the raw format. The raw format is there into this Excel sheet or CSV file and all. Using the Power BI, just you need to input the data into Power BI, and then you can create a very interactive visualization dashboard out there. And you can see like different type of world map, heat map, table graph, tree graph, different type of like the horizontal graphs and all, heat map, everything is possible within. So it provides like 100 plus different visualization icons and all, so that you can create within the same palette different type of reports and dashboard out there. And the challenge is that, like say, with the Excel sheet or advanced Excel sheet, once it grows like into MBs, like say 20 MBs or 50 MBs or 100 MBs and all, it becomes very slow, and it's quite difficult to like work on the Excel sheet and start interacting with this. But Power BI is so sophisticated and a strong platform that you just feed the data, and it has a very simple drag and drop facility, and then you can simply go through, and then you create the visualization and all, and the interactive dashboard will start coming in. Like say how it works, like say you have the real-time data that feeds into this, and you can change, make the dashboard very interactive. The moment the data comes in, it will keep changing and all. Just to give you an example, suppose you are there at airport, right? And you can see flight information display system feeds a terminal there. So in feeds this terminal, you can see every time the flight information is changing, like it is coming in the chronological order, the flight that is coming, the gate is ready, or like the security check is going on. So you can see multiple things going on in parallel and very interactive and all. So the data is coming on the real-time feed basis, and then using the Power BI, it can keep like providing this thing on a real-time basis, all the interactive information. So you can get all the insight using the Power BI in a very sophisticated way. So that is what Power BI is all about. And as you see here, that you can have multiple data source. So data source is where we are storing the data. Like say, if you have the live system, like the live data is coming from like the real-time system, like say different type of trading system, where you can see the real-time data is coming in. If you have the manufacturing unit, So many of the devices, they are sending you the sensor information, the real-time information that is also coming in. So we can see the real-time data is coming in the data lake. They can also come into different type of format like say Excel sheet, CSV file, XML, JSON, different type of the folder structure where you can put the CSV file, Oracle database, IBM database, SQL database, IBM NetJab, MySQL, Postgres, and all like 80 plus different type of data sources. It gets supported. So access vast volumes of data from multiple sources that you can store there. This and then using the Power BI tools, you can simply analyze the data, visualize the data, and then you can have this thing created in the dashboard. So just like we can see in the Excel sheet, you have .xls, right? That is the extension. So similarly in the Power BI, whenever you are creating a dashboard, it stores the file in the form of .pbix. So pbix is the extension for Power BI interactive reports and dashboard that you are going to create as part of the project, and then we are going to do this thing. So today our focus would be to do the installation and configuration. Everyone should have the database like the Power BI installed and configured in the system today. And tomorrow we are going to do some hands-on. So you will be building the dashboard along with me in the class itself, so that you are quite comfortable, confident about building those things out there. Okay. Perfect. If any question, please feel free to talk about this. Like, is this tool supported by Mac machine? So currently, a Power BI desktop version is there. So that is supported in Windows platform, Linux, and you can use Mac as well. So that you can try out this. Like here you can see the interactive UI/UX features that you can see. So Power BI provides you the visually very appealing, interactive, and again it is plugged in with AI also. So a lot of real-time information that comes in that we are able to feed into the system using the Power BI part of this. So it provides a support and feature for artificial intelligence interaction as well. Here we can see that anyone who is familiar with Office 360 can easily connect with SQL Excel queries and all. That way we can analyze the data in the Excel query, and then the one that is Power Query, that is built-in feature within the Excel sheet, that we can also use in Power BI platform. That makes this platform very, very sophisticated and quite strong. Second is, since it is a Microsoft product, so you can simply think of that you can deploy this thing in the cloud platform. So using Power BI with Azure allows you to analyze and share large volume of the data. And again, since the data is available on the cloud, it is in memory data and all. So the processing is very fast. So that way they analyze the data, and you can take the real-time decision based on the data-driven insight that you can see using the Power BI. And this type of interactive dashboard, like sales dashboard, your monthly forecast, the revenue forecast, sales forecast, like the patient information and all, you can simply check all those things in the dashboard in the Power BI. The real-time streaming data, like say, for example, that again, just like say you have the sensor device, like simply that's like the smart watch and all. So in the smartwatch, like they capture the body information on the real-time basis, and there is a enterprise gateway through which they send the sensor information, the body information on a real-time basis. So that like in the gateway enterprise platform, we are capturing the data on a real-time basis, and then you have the data analysis team who monitor the data, build the application, and then feed the application back into the system altogether. So like say you can see in the mobile app and all. So that way you can see very interactive system, and then you have different type of charts, different type of icons and all that provides you the real-time information there. So that way, like in the simple smartwatch, we can monitor our sleeping pattern, like how the sleep has been, and how many steps that you had completed, what is your water intake and all, how much calorie we have burned. So all those things are being calculated, and this is quite done with the Power BI. Very strong features that can fetches, like say, if it is a real-time sensor devices and all from factory. So Power BI is directly connected with the source system. It fetches the data on the real-time basis, and then it can gives you the real-time monitoring of the information. Like what is the health condition of a turbine? Like say, if I put this thing into electric field and all. So in that case, like the gas turbine and all, or say wind machine. So how good they're working, like whether they're giving the optimal power efficiency and all. So we can very much monitor this thing using the Power BI, gather all the information, put this thing into monitor, and you can see like what is the power efficiency of the system and all there. So that way we keep continuing this thing further and further. So that way, real-time stream analytics is part of this. So overall, if we see, we have multiple features and multiple components within Power BI platform. So within Power BI, the heart of the Power BI is called Power BI Desktop. So your entire play area, the playground, you can say Power BI Desktop, where it provides you the interactive dashboard, creating this, all the visuals, reports and all that is done using Power BI Desktop. So if anyone asks you like what are the different features available and different platform components available within Power BI, so the code part, the heart of this is Power BI Desktop that you can talk about. And then that is your reporting tool, that is your dashboard platform and all. And that is what our focus would be, to do the interactive dashboard and build the interactive dashboard. Second is stream analytics. Stream analytics is one of the core component of Power BI that is completely dedicated for the real-time data. So like the data that is coming on the real-time basis, like all the sensor information, the data that is coming from different type of machines and all, that you can capture and then you analyze this on the real-time basis. Like what is the health condition of any machine? See, many times, like say Tata Steel and all, they cannot afford to have is 1 minute downtime in this system, because it takes huge amount of time to restart the entire machine or equipment and all. So they need to monitor this thing on a proactive basis so that they understand if any equipment is there that may not be good or that may have some impact and all, so that they have the replacement in already in place. So they analyze this thing on a real-time basis. So stream analytics is one of the most powerful component within Power BI that gives you the information about the real-time system and all. Then the third important aspect is the multiple data source. As you understand that Power BI is a very sophisticated platform. It interacts with the different, using the different adapters. It interacts with the different of the sources, like say CSV file or Excel sheet. Or we have, like say, for example, that different type of database like Oracle database, MySQL database, DB2 database, AS400 database, Postgres database, like Snowflake, real-time streaming and all. So everything, it has the like the connected and all, we call it the adapter that connect with the source and it starts interacting the data on a real-time basis. And then you can do a different type of custom visualization and all. So you can create different type of heat map out there, global map, you can create this type of histogram and also pie chart, different type of line graphs and all. So many of the interactive system that we can use using the custom visualization part, and that is all the feature of the Power BI. So let's do one thing now. So today our focus would be to build the Power BI and have the installation there. So I'm going to give you a link. So your work would be first today to install this thing. Once you install and configure this thing, so your Power BI desktop is available. Just keep this thing in mind that for Power BI desktop, it requires your official ID. Your Gmail, Hotmail would not work. As you can see here, that Power BI requires you to get your official email address. Suppose if you are not having official email address, I can give you my email address, like that is official address. You can use this thing in order to install that part. But your Hotmail, Gmail and all won't work. That, like Microsoft has this restriction, they will not allow you to install that. So you can use that one and then you can install the Power BI part of this. So let me stop it right now and I'm going to give you the link where you can first download the Power BI, the desktop version. And after that, we can do this installation and configuration. Okay. Desktop download. Yeah, I'm just sharing you the link. Please use this link. Okay. And I will share you my desktop as well. Like once you click on this, I hope you are able to see this. Okay. Perfect. Are you able to see? Just give me a confirmation if you can see. So this is Microsoft Download Center. Okay. I just given you the link for this. So you can come down here and then you can just see Power BI Desktop. So we are going to use Power BI Desktop. So there are two versions of this. For personal usage, we can use Power BI Desktop. And if you're working in the enterprise, you'll be using the enterprise version. So that is like the license version. And almost all the organizations have the license version and all. So you don't have to worry about the license part. But in order to do the hands-on, you need to do the Power BI Desktop installation. So just select the language English. Okay. And here you can just click on the download. So here, once you could do the download, you can see there are two options available here, right? So you can use this one, Power BI Desktop setup, this, okay. And then you can go ahead with next. Are you able to see? Are you able to follow me? Just give me yes or no, like if you could here. I want everyone to complete this installation. Because most of you will have 64-bit machine. Okay. If you are having very old machine, then only it will go for 32-bit, like the older one. Otherwise, you'll be using this 64, X64 EXE. Okay. So just click on this. I hope everyone is able to do. So choose the download you want. So you can just use this exe file. Just click on that, and then you can go to next. Okay. See here, like the moment we start, so it starts downloading me here. PBI Power BI Desktop Setup exe. You can see we are able to download the file here. Are you all able to download the file? Give me confirmation yes in the chat box if you are able to start the downloading. Thank you very much. Thank you, Ram, Venkat, Durga. Yes, Pramodini. So this will ask you this. So I'm giving you if you have your official email, understand this. It will not work with Hotmail, Gmail, your Yahoo ID and all. Your personal ID, it won't work. It won't accept. It accepts official ID. So if you have that, you can use. Otherwise, you can use my support at rchub.online. This is my email ID. You can use this thing to install that. Okay. Otherwise, I would prefer that you should have your own. Ideally, you should have your own. Okay. Perfect. So once you are downloaded this, okay, you can open the folder. Show folder. And you can see this exe file over there, right? PBI desktop setup.64-bit exe. Just double click on this. Should I share on the WhatsApp? Okay, sure. I am just placing this thing. Let me do this there.
Hello, sir.
Hello. Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, tell me.
Hello, sir.
Yes. Hi.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you. Please go ahead. Please tell me.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Sir, I have joined late, sir. So can you send me the recording, sir?
Yes. It is all being recorded. So you will be able to get the recording as well. I will send you the recording. So right now, we just completed the third part of this, like the use of Power BI and all. And what are the usage, how we are going to use this thing with the different sources like CSV file, a different type of database and all, and what are the features of Power BI, how we can create the interactive dashboard and all. So we just concluded the theory part of this.
Only started, not more important topics.
Yeah. So we are just now doing the installation part of this. So for this, I just shared the link. You use the link. Let me share you once again.
Okay, sir. Okay. Thanks.
Okay,
sir.
you can just let me once again share the link. you can first download this. Okay, this is called Power BI Desktop personal edition. Okay, the personal version. I just shared the link. You can click the link and then you can download this. Okay.
Okay, sir.
The
Okay.
file would be PBI desktop setup _ x64. Most of us are having the 64-bit software now, like the operating system. So we're
Okay.
going to use that. So please install. So I just downloaded the file and this file is available here. If you can all see me, I'm just putting this thing in show in folder. And here I just install this thing. It's slightly bigger file. Okay. It is almost like 670 MB file. So you should have good amount of disk space available. Make sure that you have at least 5 GB storage available in your desktop, in your machine. That should be fine. Then you can do a lot of work out there.
Okay, sir.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, sir.
Now once we are done, so just you have downloaded this exe file, everyone. Just double click on this. You can see here, like this Power BI desktop setup will start. This icon will start. So this is like our installation wizard, so through which we will just go through the installation process. It will say Microsoft Power BI Desktop 64 setup wizard. Okay, just select the language English. Okay, and here you can see. Okay, 1 minute. Sorry. Just select language English. Okay, then click next. Okay, so it will ask you the authorization and also complete the authorization part of this. And then once you continue with this, it will finish this thing. Okay, so it will go through the process. Since I have already installed, it is already in there. So it is just a matter of click, click, click next, and then the installation would complete. And once you are done, just finish this thing there. Okay, let me quickly check that. So in the meanwhile, just complete this thing. I will just check out if any verification code has come out here. I could not see any code support at rchub.online. Okay. Anyone is able to complete this installation? Just give me a confirmation if any one of you are able to complete the installation. Okay, perfect. So we have Durga. Durga is able to complete the installation. Wonderful. I will just wait for another 2 minutes for others to complete it. See, most of you, I believe that you should have your own official email ID. Okay, please use this. It is not going to impact anything. Okay, because this is like an official licensed version of personal desktop, so it will not impact you on any of your email address and all. You can safely go ahead and you can complete this, and this would be available for you for a long time basis. So you can do this thing anytime. And again, you'll be doing a lot of hands-on, so it's better to have your own ID and install this thing. Otherwise, if you're finding it difficult, you have like Microsoft also provide you to create Microsoft ID. Okay, and then you can use that ID to do the installation. Right. So not a problem, Pramodini. So you can you can create, as I mentioned, right? You can create Microsoft ID. Microsoft also provide you just you can say Power BI desktop installation of Microsoft email. So it will give you to create an account and then you can have your own email ID, Microsoft ID out there. So it provides you official, but for the personal users, it can provide you the ID out there. So you can use that one. Okay, thank you very much. So just give me a confirmation, give me a thumbs up if you all have done your installation. So if you are not able to do this thing right now, not to worry, okay, because you will be having the 1 day time. So today our work is more to complete the installation, configuration and all. I will just show you the setup, and tomorrow we will start with the desktop so that everyone has your Microsoft Power BI desktop available with you. Okay. Those who are done with the installation, just give me confirmation. Just mention done in the account box. Perfect. So we have Devasis done. Excellent. Then we have Durga Sharvepalli done. Excellent. Who else? Super awesome. Right. So let me continue on this. You have the complete day to complete this thing, and I will also share you the recording once this session is done there. Okay. So now let me share you my screen now once again. Hope you are able to see. So now here, if I go and just like say I have done the installation, my installation is done. Okay. I will just type Power BI desktop. So you can see here you can see Power BI desktop app is there. Just click on open. Okay. Once you click on open, you are going to start the Power BI desktop part of this now. I just muted everyone so that there is no background. Okay. Can you just confirm, are you able to see my screen? It is showing the Microsoft Power BI. It is just coming up. Okay, very good. Thank you, Naresh. Thank you, Pramodini. So now you can see, like, once you start the Power BI app, okay, you can see this Power BI desktop would be there, and you can see different type of options and all out there. Okay, so this is a by default screen that you can see. It provides you a lot of reporting part of this also. So you can watch. There is a very good recording as well onto this, so you can watch that as well. That will give you a good insight around this. Okay. Now hide the panels. Okay. So let me close this. Okay. Now you can see this is my Power BI desktop. Okay. So first step would be just go here and save as. Okay. So you can see save this file. So this file, as we discussed, right, it is going to store this thing Power BI file PVIX. So just mention here your name, Manoj, Power BI demo session. Okay, and I'm going to save this here. Are you with me? After saving this thing, you can see here, it is will show that the name of the file, Manoj Power BI demo session. And with this, we are able to install this thing. So here you can see some of the important thing that I wanted to show you. So in this one, you can see here, the first one is the gate data. Okay, this is the heart of this. Are you all able to see my screen? Just give me a confirmation, yes, if you are able to see my screen. I want like, okay, perfect. So this one, it says that gate data. Okay. Thank you, Ram. Thank you, Pramodini. So once we do this, we just select this part, just drop down. Okay, you can see common data source, Excel, Power BI data set, data flow, data verse, SQL Server, text, CSV file, web, and all different type of database would be there. So here, this is the icon through which we are able to connect with the source data. The source is my like Excel sheet, CSV file, database, and all, through which we are able to connect out here. So we can simply go, and here you can see all the things like say IBM database, Oracle database, SQL Server, Access database, SQL Server database, so JSON file, Excel, XML, and all. So all different type of sources we can connect. So simply first we will start with a Microsoft Excel sheet. So just click on this, and then you can say simply connect. Once you put the connect, you can see I will share you this sample files and all. So let's say I have financial sample data. I will just click on this and I will open the file here. So it is going to do the processing in the background. that is the beauty of Power BI. See, in the Excel state, if the data is very high, like say if you're running into MBs and all, it is very slow. But the moment you put this thing into Power BI, it runs in the memory in the cloud and all. So that way it is very fast and it can load the data quite fast out there. So once we can see this data, just click on the sheet and then click out here, and you can see all the data that is there, right? The preview of this is available, and we can go and simply load it. We just try to load it. Okay. Now what I will do, I will also share you the file. So keep this file with you. Okay, let me share you the file. Financial sample data. I put the financial sample data in the chat. Okay, please use this there. Okay, sorry, it is for everyone. I'm just giving you a sample file, financial sample data. This is what we're going to use tomorrow to build the dashboard. Okay, so please download this thing and keep this thing handy with you. I just uploaded it here. Okay, are you all able to follow me? See, I'm going very, very simply, very slow. Okay, so that each one of you can do this thing along with me. Just give me a confirmation if you are all able to follow me well. Thank you, Naresh. Thank you all. Perfect. So now you can see I just uploaded the data and the data is available there in my Power BI desktop, right? It says that build visual with your data, right? It means that the first step is I had given you the financial sample data. Using that sample data, you have uploaded the data, put this thing into Power BI platform. Now this data is there. Here you can see there are three icons available. The first one is the report view, second is the data view, and the third one is the model view. We'll talk about these things tomorrow in details, that what are these things are there. So if you just complete the data view, just click on this and you can see the preview of the data that we have just uploaded. So we just uploaded the file that is called financial services file, right? Financial data. So here you can see all the details that here you can see 700 records are there that is available for the Power BI, and this all data has been loaded here. Okay, are you all able to see it? So this is my core data. This is my raw data. We can call it payload. So this is my payload file, payload data. Now we can go to the report view. Here you can create the report view, and on the right side you can see data is there, right? So this data is available here as a part of sheet 1. Okay, once you click, you can see all the columns that is there in the file that is available here. So here you can see sales, total COGS value, country, date, discount band, discounts, gross sales, month name. So these are my different columns are there in my file. So it also does a lot of processing itself. Like I have sales, so what is the total sales, like the sum of all the sales and all. It creates a different type of columns also within this. Total profit, total sales, volume, monthly numbers and all. It creates units sold, year and all. So it creates all the information within that there. So this is your payload file. This is the data that we are going to create the dashboard with, or say report with. So that is what is there. Second, you can here see the visualization. So this is the beauty of the Power BI. Here you can see different type of charts are there. Like say this is your stacked bar chart. This is your stacked column chart. It is a horizontal chart, right? You can see pie chart. Here we can see donut chart. Here we can see world map. Here we can see different type of scatter plot. It has also connection with the R programming. So suppose if you are building this thing using the Python programming or R programming, it also gives you the plugin to just create the R script and then Python script also. Then you can create different type of metrics out there. Then you can create different type of decomposition tree, the tree graph and all. It also gives you the point to create different type of GIS map, like the global maps and all, using the map part of this. So here we can see everything through the visual way. So what we have to we have to check this thing, drag and drop, and with this we should be able to complete our part of this. Okay, right. I hope you are getting it clear. Okay, now next one is the format your page. Now in order to beautify or customize your reports, right, we have different type of information, like the page information, canvas information. So this is called canvas, because here this is the area that is my pane, that is my panel. Here we are going to create different type of dashboards. So canvas setting, canvas background, reports and all are there. So that is what we are going to do, create all those things. So that is first part, that is my report view. So with this, we are going to create different type of report. Second is my data view. So with this data view, I have all the data available with me. So this data, we can do different type of manipulation, changes, cleaning up data and all. So that is my data view. And then third one is about model view. So how the data is connected with each other. Like say you have different type of sheet. So in the Excel sheet, you can have sheet 1, sheet 2, sheet 3. So how they are connected with each other, that we can use using the model view. So we are able to connect on that, right? And then you can see different type of tables and all are out here. So we can create different type of, like say page 1, page 2. So we can simply go and rename this thing. So right now I can say this is my financial dashboard. Okay. Dashboard. So we are going to create the first financial dashboard. If you see the second one, I can just click on this and then rename this thing, rename page, make this thing revenue forecast. You can create the revenue forecast. Then second is like, again, we can create different type of them here, make this thing sales forecast. Okay. Then again, we can go and create a new one where we can talk about monthly profit. So likewise, I can create multiple dashboard out here, and this all dashboard gives me a complete insight and all. Once we complete this dashboard, we are going to publish this thing as a SaaS service, software as a service, and this is going to create a dashboard, and that link we can provide to my N+1, my reporting manager, my customer and all, so they can see that interactive dashboard at their own terminal. So they don't need to install this thing. It is called app.powerbi.com. So that way we are going to create this as a service, like dashboard as a service, and this we are going to send to them. So that way they can do this thing interactive and they can check out that. So please send the Excel sheet also. Okay, let me also share you the Excel file here once again. So this is your sample file, okay, a financial sample file. So please, I just uploaded it. So please have this thing ready with you. Tomorrow, we are going to build a dashboard using this sample file, okay. We'll create 10 different type of graphs, 10 different type of icons, visualization graph. We'll create 4 different type of dashboard there. And we are going to publish this thing as a service as well, okay. I hope you are all able to follow me well. Okay. So that way, and here this icon you can see here that you have the get data, Excel worksheet, data hub, SQL server, enterprise data, dataverse and all. So all different type of sources we have, we can simply click on this all are adapter and we are able to connect with that source. So that way we are able to make the interactive dashboard also. So interactive dashboard means the data is coming on the real-time basis. It's like real-time data feed. And it is all keep on changing, just like I have shown you that in the trading market, right? So once like the stock market starts, so you can see there is a ticker, and each time, like every second, the price is changing and all based on the price action and all. So you can see all the interactive changes in the dashboard here. Second example is that, like suppose if you're there at the airport, you can see the flight information display system, feed system. The moment the flight takes off or say land, right? Or say it is ETA is there, expected time of arrival or scheduled time of departure and all those things. So that you can all check using the dashboard there. So that way we can make this thing very, very interactive dashboard. So different type of dashboard. Let me also show you few the examples and all there. Okay, are you able to see my screen? Let me share you once again. So this type of dashboard we can create, like say portfolio dashboard. So that way we can see like different type of projects. Suppose if you're working there, right, and you have multiple projects, you are as a project manager or program manager, you want to see what is the health status of each of the project. So you can use the multiple projects and all, what are the efforts and all that goes. So you can build different type of portfolio dashboard and all. Similarly, we can see, I'll just show a few more here, like the financial BI dashboard. Perfect. So you can see the another one. It is like another dashboard where we can see the interactive dashboard where we can talk about the gross profit versus prior year and all. We can check out like what is my current revenue going on, like this quarter revenue, next quarter revenue, the what is the projection revenue and all those things that we can all check out using that part of this. Okay. Disable annotation for others. Like let me just clear it off so that you are not having. Perfect. So these are the things that you can see a different type of dashboard out there. And then we can create like this growth part of this. You can create different dashboard, interactive dashboard and all that you all can see through this. Okay, great. So now let me show you a few more so that you have some more idea about how it can be achieved. Okay. All right. Okay. Are you able to see my screen again? So that way you are going to create the Power BI and we are going to publish this thing as a Power BI service. Okay. And this service would be available to anyone you want to share the data with. Okay. Then as I told you that you are going to use your official ID in order to install this thing further. And now we can see collecting data to Power BI. So we have different source like CSV file, Excel sheet and all through which we are able to connect there. So in the home menu, we have get data. This get data I just talked about. And we are able to create Excel sheet, text, JSON file, PDF, SQL Server, different type of database and all out there. And then we can create different type of analyzation data and all using the visualization icons. So category and subcategory level data. So again, the beautiful thing is that once you create the dashboard, you can further drill down to multiple levels. So you can create chart, graph, maps, different type of cards and all. So that you can make this thing highly interactive using the BI part of this. And then again, we go for Power BI part of this. Here you have already seen that we have different options to do the installation and all. And once we installation is complete, we are going to publish this thing as a Power BI service. So it is available at app.powerbi.com. So we are going to discuss this thing tomorrow. Once we build the dashboard, we are going to publish this thing in our Power BI service. And this is available as a SaaS product, like software as a service product. That link, you can provide this thing to your profile and all, so that anyone who wants to verify your skills as a Power BI expert or say business intelligence expert, they can verify this thing quite well. Okay. Then we are going to create different type of dashboard and all out there. Okay. So I'll just stop it here and I will just take any question that you have. All right. So it is, yes, Mrinal, this is recorded as well. So we'll do the, we will take this thing and I will upload this and you will be having the recording available to you. Okay. So now please unmute yourself if you have any question, any clarification you need, please feel free to unmute yourself and you can talk on this. I just given you access, you can unmute yourself. Yes, Mrinmoy, you can go ahead and you can ask your question.
Sir, will I get, will we get this workshop or certificate for that?
That's right. So, like, see, it is a 2 days program where I can show you the demonstration and all. But tomorrow I'm going to introduce you my entire program. It is like, say, it takes time to complete all those things and all. So once like it is a like 90 days program, like 3 months program. I'm going to introduce this thing tomorrow. So once you are part of the program, my main program, I will like you will be getting a certification also. So you will be a certified BI expert or say like say data science expert and all into this. I hope that answers your question. So where can we find the data sets to practice Power BI and put it into the CV? So Durga, you'll be getting all the data set from me. I just uploaded one data set that is called financial sample data set. I will be using many more, like say Uber data set, like Ola data set and all, Airbnb data set, Johnson & Johnson data set. So I have like hundreds of different case study and all that we are going to do during our program there. So I will share you those things that will go as part of your profile. Hope that answered your question. Thank you very much, Durga. Wonderful. I hope the session is clear to you. Like you got the sense, like today we just discussed about the feature of the Power BI, why Power BI is important as a business intelligence platform. What are the different features we have there and how we are able to connect with the 80 different type of data sources using Power BI. It is so much sophisticated and so much easy to use there because you have the plugin and adapter for each of the data source. So it is just like a connecting and then you have the data set available. And after that, we talked about how we can do the installation of this, how you can use your official ID to complete the installation, configuration and all. Then I had also shared you the sample file, financial data file, so that you can upload the file and see this thing into data view, report view, and then the model view. Tomorrow, we're going to create 10 different type of dashboard, like the sales forecast dashboard, financial services dashboard, using a different icon. And you will be doing this practice along with me in the session there. Are we all clear with this? Perfect. Yes, Salvi. So you have any question? Please go ahead.
Sir, will I
Yes, sir.
be able?
Please go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, what I want to ask is, just like Power BI, there is another software called Tableau. So both are
Yes.
equally good, or does Power BI has upper hand over Tableau?
Okay, very good question. Glad that you had asked it. So Power BI has upper hand in the entire BI platform there. And the reason is that almost 80 to 90% of the large MNCs, okay, they are like the Microsoft vendor. So they are using Microsoft product. So that is why Power BI comes by default to them. They are not going to buy a separate license for this. So that is why 90% of the cases you will see Power BI as the preferred business intelligence platform for them. Second is like the Tableau is also very sophisticated, very good one. But now that has been taken over by the Salesforce. Okay. So Tableau is no more in existence now. It is not independent entity. It is now part of the Salesforce offering. And Salesforce is a relatively expensive product line. Okay. So those who are buying the Salesforce CRM application and all, they will be getting the Tableau part of this. So that way, like now it will not be available free of cost and all. It is a licensed copy. And for this, you need to have the Salesforce product and all. So that is why we are saying Power BI much in demand, quite in usage, and very easy to use. So that way you can go ahead with Power BI. I hope that answers your question.
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Perfect. Any other question from anyone?
Sir, like you said, we will be able to install the desktop version by signing into the Microsoft account. So,
Yes.
in the same process, will we able to like download the Tableau desktop version?
That's right. So for Tableau, the beautiful thing is that you do not need to install this thing. It is available on the cloud itself. So we just need the URL to connect. We need to have the account there. We create using the account. We connect with Tableau, and then we can do this thing over the browser itself. So there is no need of local installation there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Perfect. We will be having one session, like say many of you are asking this thing. So I'm planning to have a 2-day session on Tableau as well. So those who are interested, you can join me later on in Tableau class also.
Hi, sir.
Hi.
Sir, Prabhu, sir. Sir,
Yes, Prabhu.
Sir, same question, sir, because you know, in the market, you know, Tableau and Power BI, both of this making in the market.
Correct.
Okay, so what will you prefer, sir? Depend upon the company aspects, I'm asking, sir, because it's not own use.
Right.
It's
Yes.
upon the company only, open source. So
Absolutely.
better, sir, whether we can go for Power BI or
right. So see, I will be having session for both. Okay, Tableau and Power BI.
Okay,
but
sir.
90% of the time you will be using Power BI.
Okay.
And the reason is that most of the organization, all the top-notch organization, they are using the Microsoft product line. Okay.
Yeah.
And Microsoft Power BI comes default along with the Microsoft 365, the platform itself. So they do not have to buy this license separately. For Tableau, now it is a part of Salesforce organization. So they need to buy a separate license for this because that comes along with the Salesforce CRM application. So that way they're integrated with Salesforce CRM and it's like an expensive tool now. So that way, like it is not so much in demand, but Power BI, you can see like 90-95% cases will be using Power BI.
Okay, sir. If any guy is going with Power BI expert, it's
Right.
suppose company is expecting in Tableau.
Right.
He can handle the situation.
Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, very much easy. It is quite easy.
Nothing different,
Yeah.
sir.
Only thing is that like the way that you interact with Power BI and the Tableau, slightly difference is there. I will be
Okay.
having a separate session for Tableau as well. It is also simple. Okay.
Okay.
But if you compare both the things, like say if you compare Apple to Apple and all, right? So in that case, Power BI would have edge over a Tableau.
No, okay. Software wise, okay. It will be
Right.
right or left or something,
Yes,
bottom or top.
yes.
Nothing okay. But
Correct.
concept wise, if I'm learning Power BI, I can handle only concept. I'm asking.
Yes. Concept wise, both are same because here also we are creating the dashboard. There also you'll be creating the dashboard. The reports here we are creating, there also you are creating. We are talking about different type of data source. Similarly, there would be the data source.
No problem, sir. Once concept is okay, means there is nothing as
Perfect.
only button wise only. No problem. Thank you, sir.
That's right. That's right. You are right. Yes, absolutely. That is what we need to do.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Any other question from anyone?
Sir, Power BI doesn't have any online version like Tableau?
They have app that is called app.powerbi.com. So you'll be using, like, once we publish this thing, so it is available as a software as a service. Like the service would be available, so you can use this thing on the cloud itself. So as a you'll be getting the URL link for this, and then you can use this for the interactive dashboard.
Okay.
Yeah. Right. So let me stop the recording now.